Yeah. But it's actually very different. Kita tu tapi bisa apa? CBD orang. Yeah. Itu dia betul. MC dari nampak dia apa tu baik. Baik, dari sini.
Nah,
MC lah.
ya.
Ada. Bisa ada dari si
Turn dia side.
balik kan? Balik.
Cannot. His handphone cannot adjust.
Tak betul ya,
Not auto.
Not auto.
No auto.
They say I think you better another portfolio, technical portfolio. Portfolio to the secretary. Actually,
You must take the auto one.
Yeah. Yeah. It looks simple. Just to set up a secretary office itself is like for BBCM we did a secretary office few years ago. At least we have a meeting. We have a meeting and have all these sort of online and all that kind of facility.
Ini juga lah. Semua orang boleh nampak kita. This is the boys and girls. Okay.
I think it's not necessary. Not necessary. The important thing is that meeting can go on.
Deputy President. You imagine, make sure that the camera is without.
What is it?
The camera without.
Another camera.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Making there.
MBCC got zero asset.
Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Buddham saranam gacchami. Dhammam saranam gacchami. Sangham saranam gacchami. Titiyampi buddham saranam gacchami. Titiyampi dhammam saranam gacchami. Titiyampi sangham saranam gacchami. Titiyampi buddham saranam gacchami. Titiyampi dhammam saranam gacchami. Titiyampi sangham saranam gacchami. Adinattivātā vedamani sikkhapadam samadhiyāmi. Adinattāna vedamani sikkhapadam samadhiyāmi. Tāmesu vichācā vedamani sikkhapadam samadhiyāmi. Musāvāda vedamani sikkhapadam samadhiyāmi. Sura vedayāna japamadatāna vedamani sikkhapadam samadhiyāmi.
Good afternoon, brothers and sisters, and also our dear committee members online. This one is our first post meeting after the AGM, and I appreciate everyone's attendance. And moving forward, I hope that we will all be able to work together and cohesively to establish a common ground for everyone to come together to propagate the data. And I would like to express my petition on behalf of MBCC to Brother Tusa of Brother Pack during the recent WISA celebration, state level celebration, working together with TBCN in many aspects. And it is truly a very successful celebration. Right. So moving forward, maybe we can also have this kind of collaboration and so we continue to work together. And today we will be able to discuss more on the various portfolios so that we can all have a direction for us to work for the year. Okay. So without further ado, I will pass the floor to Brother Tim Song for him to continue his sectorial report.
That is pretty fast for the presidents and normally president press half an hour. It's 5 minutes. So I think looks like we're going to finish the meeting by 2:30. Okay. So the second part of the thing is to discuss on the allocation of the portfolios among the ESCOs, of which I have what called send to the WhatsApp group and then get some feedback. So Pat, you have the possible or who is to fill out what, right? You may not have, right? But can I actually just put it and okay. First of all, I think it is not going to be cast in stone, meaning that even though we may have people already indicated their interest, but if you think you want to be inside, especially if you want to be the portfolio chairperson, so I think thank you very much. Okay, I decided the food actually from PLIA. We are going to take a picture so that the next post for the meeting will be remember this is the kind of standard that we have. I'm reminding the breakers it's good.
Yeah.
The masala tea, that's why after we drink for all the masala. Okay, so the portfolio that we have, back, we do have, okay, first we have the government relation. For those online, these are the things that you can see. Then we have the membership relation. Then we have the legal matters. Then we have the public relation. Then we actually have the Dharma talks and lectures. I think this one is considered a new addition. Sister Lillian actually proposed this. Earlier on, we actually have the education. Okay. Then last one, we actually have the National WESA program. Okay. So I think it will be good if all the 18 ESCO members that we have choose your portfolio, and then we can actually have the suitable representation inside. The only thing I wanted to, because I'm pretty new president, I want to check with Pat or Brother Raymond who are the GC who are the veteran here. For the portfolio, are we allowed to even actually get people from outside or ESCO to be inside?
Maybe
Yeah.
I think for good order, I think whether Pack is not actually the committee, then elect him as an ex-official. Officially before otherwise
Okay. So can we my proposal, appoint Brother Pack to be the office boy of this
ex-official, not office boy.
What's the official mean?
Ex-official means appointed by the committee with no voting power, but for the good job for us.
Office boy also the same thing.
Office boy.
Not the same.
Yeah.
多了。
谢谢。
来，
陆续老师要进来吗？要进来讲几句话吗？
讲几句话吗，师傅？
来，
这个是我担心。
不要你们写，
可以。
师傅，
好了，
师傅已经到了，就代表黄光山对我们讲几句话。
To all the brothers and sisters.
Okay, thank you.
Um. Very sorry about what happened just now. Everything is not in proper place, but hopefully, recording of course, every time when we are going to have a meeting,
Oh, right,
there's,
okay.
have two places now, so we can feel free to use our facilities here. Just, in, representing of the South of Sea, one chance to welcome everyone to discuss on the agenda. And hopefully, reason will be, those on some being and consistency. Okay, 谢谢啊，谢谢啊，OK。
So for this appointment of the ex official, can we actually have a formal proposal and then also somebody to second?
Yes, I propose Brother Peck to be the ex-official for this term of MBCC.
Yes. And then do we have another member from another country organization? Okay.
Is it comply with constitution?
Yeah, one of the article that we can appoint, right?
Can
Under article something.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay,
This is our Wikipedia of organization.
okay.
Okay, other women under which clause of the constitution?
Yeah.
Okay, constitution, it is a constitution.
Let me see, let me see. I think we have discussed it last time. Yeah, okay.
Brother Dixon, can I check on this one then subsequently we'll.
I think we have discussed it the previous.
And AGM.
Yeah,
We
AGM.
discussed it at the AGM. Okay, check. Yeah.
Okay, you can check.
I think.
At the same time,
you check first.
Brother Ting Song, at the same time, appointment of Brother Ming Chuan is also not official yet. You just send by WhatsApp message. I think you should use this meeting to officialize it.
Because I think we received a letter from the president of the Bajarana Police Council.
Yeah.
Okay, to say that he declined to be in the MBCC council. So instead, we propose Brother Chu to replace him, right? So.
Chu Tam Sun.
Chu Tam Sun, okay? And then.
Replace him as the VP of MBCC.
This is his proposal.
Yes.
But normally, I think at the MBCC level, we will just endorse whatever proposed, right? But do we actually do that or?
I think you have to just say what is the proposal from the component,
Yeah.
BBCM.
Okay.
BBCM has proposed that Brother Chu Tam Sun and Brother Chu Ming Chuan Chu Tam Sun is already in.
This question, has this been an official decision on the BBCM committee?
Yes, the letter is an official letter come out from the president.
From the president.
So we assume that you already gone through your due diligence.
Correct. So that's why there is a. Oh, I see.
Yes, also, and purposely actually do not want to actually highlight this issue because these are some issues that we probably need to resolve at the BBCM level.
Okay.
No, I the letter from. Okay. We don't see the legal plan. So I think we endorse it now. Otherwise, I really.
Endorse now.
Yeah, that's right. That's why we have to endorse it because it's an official letter with BBC letterhead sent to.
Actually, a letter from the president.
Yeah.
But as the president endorse it actually at your EXCO level, send the correct representation. No, I'm talking about.
He's saying that whether the president check with the committee that he can do that.
Like in BBCM, TCM myself, Brother Tan, we are the EXCO of BBCM.
Okay.
So we have that power to represent our organization, in this case BBCM, to sit into MBCC, which is a bigger umbrella. Okay, so I assume that in Fort One, Lillian, probably after consulting with the FS, then but the people who are representing your organization are rightfully also the ESCOs of your respective organization. Because if let's say you are not an ESCO, so whatever decision, let's say in MBCC, when we decide to say that, okay, this job we wanted to pass to Fopra, but the representative inside the MBCC ESCOs, they are not the ESCO of, let's say, Fopra. There is difficult for them to disseminate the information.
Oh.
You know, so that's why I say like because if there is anything, you say like the Selena West, when TPCM agree with the MBCC proposal that we are going to do it, so it is a decision.
Okay.
So that's why
Okay.
I would actually want to have certain clarity on this.
Okay. So if I can clarify, in MBCC has always been the particular component seen send three representative acknowledged by the component. These three is not necessarily the exco of the particular component. The person in point is me. I have not been an exco for many years, but I was representing VBCM and I sit in MBCC and I'm the secretary of MBCC for 4 years without being a exco of VBCM.
For your case, we have lost it.
Ah.
Appointed by the president.
But it's
This level done already, so we can.
Okay, done.
Done it.
Now, is can I assume that it is done or do I actually seek clarification from your deputy president?
Can you can say clarification. The thing is that even on yes please.
Until we were voted after the decision. Doctor say I'm not against anybody,
Okay.
but this letter was never discussed.
Okay.
As the president.
I see.
And this letter already. What happened?
I see. So the president. I see. In the dark lah. I see.
You are not. I know. I have no idea. I saw this letter suddenly was sent like this.
I see.
So, in terms of that, that's why I think it's not asking to endorse.
Okay.
As far as I'm concerned, even though decision was made
Okay.
and letter was announced, this is that.
I think that you have to address to the president. You are the deputy president of BBCM. No. It's in the WhatsApp. You should have mentioned WhatsApp to him. If not, we have to postpone this meeting, MBCC meeting, until we have another one. You want to postpone the meeting? Okay.
Whatever issues that you have at your individual organization level, I know you put to say, please involve it, and don't bring issue. Yeah, what essentially is that you bring whatever decision or no decision, then you come here, and then you get the MBCC endorsement.
At this juncture, the representative of BBCM is actually the president of the BBCM.
Yeah.
If he has sent a letter to MBCC, say that he is the representative presenting BBCM and MBCC just accept it. Whether, and because by virtue of the position of BBCM, one of the vice president, let them, after the deputy president say, they will have the meeting, let them decide who will be the VP in the MBCC later. Now we accept that three as the representative and the three.
I think very good point. We now, can we just, president, just accept that from the president of BBCM, that the three official representatives, but these three, I think that's what we can do.
Okay.
Whatever issues that you have addressed at your own society level,
Okay.
there's none of them.
Okay.
Okay, then we move on.
Can I remind you, this being the case, you cannot submit your EROS within the 60 days, unless you have another meeting. You have to submit EROS because currently the current group is still not official because you haven't submitted to EROS 60 days.
Said that in the AGM, we elected Brother Chu as the VP.
Okay.
So after the latest day, we sent the EROS that the VP has resigned.
Change.
Replaced somebody.
Do you want to do this? It's a lot of paperwork,
Yeah. My stand, President, is always like that. If we need to follow the ROS requirement, we follow strictly. Don't follow some, don't follow another. Just it's just putting the meeting, right? Don't having the meeting on Monday, right? Yeah. Every good Monday so yeah. Yeah. So who is the people? The quiz is looking at the meeting post. Yeah. That's right. You just inform, you don't have to have a meeting, just put in the WhatsApp group. Okay, this is and also
Do you,
ah
Brother Secretary, do you need to call another meeting to endorse it? Not? Because it's not off. You can endorse on WhatsApp lah. Okay lah. Okay. Good. This is what we did last time also. Yeah.
So you all need to come back to us by Monday after your meeting. Who will be the VP?
I think
Then it's settled.
we come to the president will let us know, ma. He will send a letter to our BCC, our P, who.
The vice president.
Official letter lah.
Official letter. Right. Okay, done. So done. Done. Saturday coming minutes. There's no meeting. That's not the other thing. Don't think was for moving on to the other package, right? I just learned the constitution. Okay. Put it 10. It says that it will put it 10.
Okay.
Rule 810
And you can see now just how they have to it there and the committee. Then for any sub committee for any members, president of the method, the area of the duty, function, and then lay down our title to do. Okay, any individual of the member organization can become a member of this sub. Okay, good. Then I will actually put this in my minutes. Okay. All done. Done.
Rule 8.
All the experience and then he did the position for office boy.
He didn't say what, I said no. He has to contribute, not.
This one rule 810
It's official.
Official. Official.
Not office boy.
Not office boss. He said office boy.
Okay, done. Okay, now portfolio. Okay, so far the first portfolio government relation. I surveyed the world and then realized that probably the candidate who can actually fit the leader is Sister Piling Piling is not able to come today. And then what is the name? Rather than from name also not here from DMSM. Looking President Jeffrey is here, right? Is Jeffrey, can you respond to this proposal that Sister Piling were to lead the government relation? You have any objective from your side? I propose for Sister Piling because she's the best in the government. Yeah. And then also because of a close connection, office also, temple also built Jaila. And the other day, the Asha also very nicely done with all the people. So can we actually for this time we just get the leader done, then the rest we will just actually fit them in. Then I think that it is actually we create more space. So Sister Piling will be the government relation. Okay. The rest, if you think that this is the area that you want to contribute, you say for instance, the e-invoicing issue is a government issue. After this, we're going to discuss it at the almost the last part, the agenda. So I should think that the detailed part of the government relation, Sister Piling will lead in this discussion as soon as possible, so that whatever decision proposal can bring to their attention on this one. Because afterward, when we are going to discuss on this e-invoicing, we may not be able to discuss very detailed. You want to spend 2 hours talking about the e-invoicing or not? I think that's a good thing. I saw somebody put that MBCC to write MBCC I actually forwarded the proposal. Yeah, we have already written the letter. I forwarded the letter to the office to show her. I think most of the job done. The fact remains to be done. Okay, I will update that one later. Yeah, okay. After it's going to have to be a short discussion. Yes, okay, good. Okay, so government relation very clear. Membership relation, this one very important. Okay, membership relation, it will cover how we see. I think all of us are very aware. We have the founding organization in this MBCC, but we also have organization that lend us.
Thank you.
Okay, so I think this is a very high power portfolio, you know. So can I propose, Sister Lillian to lead this membership relation? Because if there is anything that we need to go representing the MBCC, then all of us are going to be there with you. I talked to Vincent Tang. He said he will become your assistant secretary, you know, but we need somebody to drive, you know. Then I would think that, you know, for instance, because the next president in 2 years' time, YBN, so YBN also have to come in here quite strongly. So YBN, they have three persons. So one can be in the system filing side, another one will be in the membership side. So that is my thinking, you know. Sister Lillian, our president, you know, handle this subcommittee.
Yeah.
Are you feeling too stressful on this one or not?
But anyway, since the police is done, since the police is, then I will propose that, maybe his portfolio to be handled by the president, because you see, the previous committee, I decided to leave this portfolio. So whatever she has already, started.
Yeah.
And communicated with all those police societies, the person who take over this role will have to continue with that.
Okay.
That's what I was actually thinking. Like Sister Julie, she was in the MBCC as well, you know. So when we have her leading, it's okay. But now she is no longer in MBCC. She's not representing MBCC. My concern is it possible for us, even though some of the president of other organizations, if we see them fit, we bring them inside.
Yes.
Okay, then what we can do is we can propose to have Sister Julie in the small portfolio, but Sister Vivian still the lead. No, that's why Raymond, he said you are the pakar, you know, the secretary of the BCC. Look at the constitution, whether is this okay or not, possible or not.
We already agreed that ballot back is already appointed. We don't have another member.
They can, right? Can, okay, good. So second portfolio also covered.
Sister Lillian, so
Lillian.
of course, membership relation in any organization, the bigger your membership is, and we are talking about components, they are talking about components. The more component you have all the Buddhist component in the whole of Malaysia here, then you represent everybody, right? So it's always a challenge in the organization. You know, you enlarge this membership portfolio, then it is more and more encompassing. So having a president to lead this is a good idea. You know? Yeah.
Okay. See, in fact, I think our MBCC already very well. You see, like we got 63 member organization. Then we have China, we have 70 or 80, 76 member organization. Then we have EMSF, we have branches, Guang, Nike, all over the world. Right? So we actually are quite well represented. But at the same time, important organization like MBK, we want to have very close relationship with them. Okay. And
With that, we subscribe to our MBCC. We like idea to have, but not necessarily to have.
I know. Yeah. You know, that they have been with us, then suddenly they are no longer with us. Now next 2 years, try to make them to be with us. You know, I think it will work.
I think it's important to get MBA in as a target. Either as a member or as a partner. Any close partner, I don't know what I call it. Any close partner.
Now we already got partners with Venerable Minchi from the
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, but we need to get it.
I'm actually going up to Penang.
It's the right time that For one lead, and then
So-
you all have
We'll start spying on outsiders.
the same language.
Okay.
You also speak that.
So second part, okay, now we still got 4 more. Basically, after we finish this one, we can almost finish the meeting. Then,
Enjoy your snack.
I was not gonna. Take picture first, because I'm the one that is taking that standard benchmarking. Third one is legal matter. Legal matter, we also have a lot of issues now. Okay, just to highlight the president, 2 days ago, I was with Brother Chu. And, this YTDM, they hold this temple, they actually set up, I say, all 37 degree, and the site when going to Egypt for anything that site. So what happened the day when we were there, the NPEJ people were there questioning why a temple can run a business entity. And then we have the Adon, also there. So this will actually have certain legal implication. Okay, so in fact, I have discussed with Sister Byron on this one. So normally when we have legal issue like that, you see how MBCC make ourselves relevant, important is that when people have problem, if they find that even their own legal advisor cannot, resolve the issue, so probably we should just combine forces together. Then whatever that we have, then we can actually voice it to the government, and but my thinking is normally we deal with the government, we should not tell the government, for instance, to go and test this so-called pseudo-Buddhist group, that group not proper, this group not proper. Because when we start doing that, one day other group can also say this group not from Malaysia, from Taiwan, this group is actually from Tibet. So we are going to get ourselves into a similar difficulty. So we try, to be supportive of one another, even though we may not see eye to eye, but don't give bullets to the kerajaan to shoot us, So in fact, we should be helping one another to solve, especially with the government issue. Okay, not as a fighter, but I think we will find ways and ways to work with the kerajaan. I think back, on the personal thing that I'm actually working with back, we are covering some of these interfaith, the government, system pilot. We have quite many YBAM, MBA, they also have good work in that. So I think for that matter, the legal partner is a very important post, So we need somebody, if possible, to be on the legal background. Okay, so I look at you, I look at me, you are not, you don't look like a lawyer, you are too nice to be a lawyer. Rather, you look like a very loyal person, okay? So can we propose Brother Chu Samson to be the legal matters chair? Okay, one proposed and DBCM supported. In fact, please help me to record.
It's all recorded. It's all recorded there. It's all recorded there and recorded here. I got 2 more.
I'll make the MC my assistant.
MC also can be an assistant.
Can I want to turn right? I can pass you my secretary job just for now. Not the policeman show. This is the MC, the doctor show. Then we have another show in English, call it the private man show. You know why it's called the man? It's business in the private. Okay. So legal matter, unless we have any serious objection from the floor, those online one, anybody? Brother Jeffrey, are you okay? Who else are you sitting outside? No, we only actually identify the Pala. Okay. This is they call him the policeman too. Look very serious. He can catch you. Okay.
Now he is the lawman Chu. He's the lead.
How many people are back and go to the phone?
Yeah, all the organizations, all the organizations.
It's not like ours is like.
Participant, okay.
Organization.
Okay, just to read who is who oh, Serving D is who Who is Serving D? I don't know who is Serving D.
Jacqueline is our
Jacqueline, Tang is BLIA, Jeffrey, brother
Leslie lah.
Leslie is here. I think so.
No.
Who is serving B, please? Who is serving D?
Leslie there.
Okay. 70? Hello, 70?
Anyway, we are still.
Who are you representative?
They must know what it is.
No.
Okay.
You need to control this.
We have to control this. It could be somebody not from our organization.
Leslie lah.
Leslie is here.
What?
Can.
You're right to it.
Huh? Oh,
Your boy there. But why is he coming?
So I don't know, cannot be. We 3 of us, but Leslie, Ray and myself.
Please identify yourself.
Okay, I think one way is that we can, if they don't identify themselves, we will,
No,
we turn our votes against them.
Enter.
So
So you go to here. Go to 70.
but they have to come in.
Quick waiting.
I see.
Okay, we move him out first. Okay, we will talk to him later on.
Yeah.
Okay, wait for him to message.
yeah.
You're not in. You're not in.
This one,
Oh, they have open one.
So we are actually covered something very free.
do we have enough quorum?
Okay.
Yeah. We're all here.
It's not a number of people. Organization.
4, 5, 6. Okay.
Yeah, all are here.
Got 6.
Okay. Yeah. Then if you say something to portfolio this now. Okay, first one and the third one. You will. Every test that I saw there is will that be not very clear. You know, when you think about that, you talk about right, right issues. Right. And we talk about legal people talk right. So I have actually made some changes on what I when we go. The first one, government relation used to work out. Use government communication. Government engagement and I just propose that in the libraries. And they content to be to represent to this community. To represent to this community engage with the government of Malaysia. Because we are MBCC government very respects with Malaysian government. To advocate for this right under the federal constitution of Malaysia. Goes to United Nations law here. And to ensure the government will stay aligned with this way. This is also very important. Yeah. Therefore, legal matters, so this one actually, competent committee, can we just adopt this? I think it's a good one. But I will put it up in our WhatsApp so you have a look again. So if you think that there are certain fine tuning of the words, okay, then you can. But Brother Chu is a lawyer, so if
Come in again.
Okay, good.
Enter
There we put there legal matters to legal effect. Okay, legal effect. And to ensure to this community legal compliance.
Who are these?
Legal compliance for and to address and advise legal issue concerning what is
Leslie using. Oh, I see.
what issue, issue like that. Previously, we have certain cases where the mom is involved in others activities. Receive
My theory mentioned.
criminal or non-criminal. Yeah, so I use the word legal issue. It should cover contain
It's already in.
whether it's law. Just a question, anything to do, let's say, because we all this, deal with in areas, you know, the mass schools and the non-schools, we don't discuss at the legal sideline, madam. No, the reason, no, right, actually, the
Sangha matter, back in the era was, yeah, it keeps already.
yeah,
But basically, the rest of the sector should have same
on this one.
same compared to the mountain to take care of.
Exactly.
So we don't even take care.
Okay, can I just adopt this one? President,
Suggest this kind of document,
yeah,
we also provide with the Chinese machine.
oh, yes.
It goes to the Chinese school. I from Chinese school.
Oh, okay.
I thought you Google Translate. No, okay, that's very good. See, we are so fortunate to have, you know, very capable school members who actually have legal background. Okay, so I think we are actually on the right track. Okay, so I think we have covered the membership relation, government relation, and the legal matter. Now we still left with three.
Just to clarify,
Yeah,
the later e-invoicing, which department?
e-invoicing. Actually, it's in treasury's job.
The execution is done by LHPM. The decision comes from the finance ministry.
No, I mean, as far as our MBCC who's going to take care of those for you.
Which portfolio?
It comes under finance, but we are not involved in it.
The fact that it's only one part, right?
Yeah. Yeah, so I think you will decide.
We can discuss with the, because it will involve our membership. But as far as MBCC is concerned, we are not in the bracket. Because we don't have $150,000 bracket. So we are not exempted. So we don't have to worry about it only for MBCC. But our members are very, very rich.
Yeah.
So they are all involved.
So if there's one member organization send a letter, ask us to address this matter. So which portfolio of our people will address this matter? On this, is it our membership relation? Or is it our legal?
It's not like you. Let's say this member come from a DBCN. I think at DBCN level, it should be able to develop. When this is a BPCN member, at BPCN level, it should be solved at that level, not at.
As far as I'm concerned, if MBCC wants to be of assistance, just and highlighting and letting the bodies know and what are the avenues and what has been done by the top level to address the issue. So that one, I think I should give some input because by sitting in, I also sit in MBCC, CHSP. And by sitting there, I actually attended a few meetings with Larry here. I actually forwarded a letter that MBCC has already forwarded to Finance Ministry after we met with LHDM was that they have the job getting done. So because somebody in the room said, you better do some action, get involved with those, then we have to know that something has been done. But if you want to go and talk about e-invoicing, it's a date and it's a date and maybe I explain to you later.
Okay. I think I'll just actually raise because Sister Lilian passed message from Brother Che, who is the president of
Brother Che.
Okay, but the issue was highlighted was Arias Mandala. You know, because they are doing the fundraising, I think they also collected quite a lot of money. Then subsequently, I checked with PDCN because Aria they are under PDCN membership. PDCM has never get into any of these issues. Subsequently, I checked with Maharashtra Police Council. I think they are actually more for promotion, you know, like e-invoicing. That's why this morning, even LBC, that all of the 15, they were doing promotion. but it was not like, so it was an individual Buddhist entity expressing her a wish. A wish is she wanted government to give exemption to the religious organization to not to do what for them the e-invoicing. You see, this is actually a very tall order. Oh yeah, it means one person now you actually want the government to just do something on the opposite, and then probably when you actually raise the issue that this zakat, they got the exemption. But we cannot use the rationale of the zakat to say, if zakat were to be given the exemption, why Buddhist authority do not given the exemption? That kind of negotiation with the government can never work. It's called fighting fund. Okay, so I think we are going to deal with the invoicing issue afterward on the principle first. Then we will decide if this is something to do, because while we are, the treasurer, she knows a lot about this particular issue, that's why she gives a lot of input. So if we feel that we need one particular subcommittee to chair that section, and then getting the team of all the BBCN and also TBCN president to come on board, then we will initiate. Okay? If or even the president himself, she can actually lead the discussions. I think this one will be discussed after. Okay, so I think let's go back into the portfolio part again. We got three more, no? The three actually are all the very easy go lucky one. The public relation, Dharma talk and lectures. Dharma talk and lecture was suggested by our president. Before that, it was litigation. But because I think we changed portfolio, we changed the ESCO, so the education part was sort of like dropped lah. So then the last one actually is a national result program. Okay, do you want to actually look at these three and look among ourselves first? First, for those people who attend physical meeting, we give them preference to lead the sessions. This one, frankly speaking, I don't have any candidate. Okay, so public relation, so far we have sister Susie, and then we have brother Raymond, interested in leading this portfolio. Can I actually just suggest public relation, as what brother Tan said, to same. Soon, okay. Sometimes there's a lot of this overlapping, Can we actually make the public relation a bit bigger, include international? At least in people, maybe overseas. Or maybe got a lot of okay. Public relation. It's not just doing press statement, It's not just dealing with newspaper. Okay, but I think is to project a very good image of MBCC.
You put the leading public, the national.
Then very fast. Public and international.
I think it's a different portfolio. You read properly, public relation, promote awareness of Buddhist activities among the public, manage media engagement, and foster positive public perception. So how does the public know an organization? How?
You see, like now, when we say we wanted to be famous, I'm just putting the example like Mukula. Now, we are not only famous in Malaysia, but we are famous all across the world because of, nowadays they have all the internet, all the Facebook, it's very easy actually to get yourself relevant. So my thinking of the public relation must also be like that, so that we look at, the MBCC, for instance, MBCC should be the main organization to be invited by the United Nations Wesak Celebration Committee. At this moment, just for information, because I'm the president of Local Mita Buddhist Association, Buddhist Malaysia. Local Mita looks like we are the international But to me lah, if I'm talking about the rightful representation, because when you are out there in Malaysia, representing Malaysia to be in Vietnam or to be in Bangkok, you are wearing the Malaysian flag and all. So MBCC should have that image,
So, Brother Ting Song, you are describing international relation. That I agree. But international relation is not public relation. Public relation is to ensure the public knows that the MBCC exists. The public do not know MBCC exists. So how to make the public know MBCC exists? It's called public. It's a two different portfolio. Yes, a two different. Public relation must be good in Facebook, Instagram, this, that, TikTok, and your media people, you're very savvy. Not like that, you see. So that's called public relation.
Members and big organization. Do you want everybody to know you, or you only want Panjaranan Council to know us? You only want the main organization?
By from the government until the population of Malaysia, especially in Bugis, we exist. The government would all know us.
So it's a two thing. That one is you have government relation, government engagement, portfolio doing the engagement. This is the public engagement. You have to engage with the public. You have to do this. The person handling public relations have to think. Is it like VBCM? We cannot do a lot of things ourselves, but we use our member organization. When member organization do something, we promote. So if you see VBCM Facebook, for example, is very active. Something is happening all the time. Then people think that VBCM is very active. But it's actually we are promoting our member organization.
Has MBCC been promoted, been by the public or not? I mean, under VBCM, aside even the recent.
It's a two-way traffic. You see, our members, VBCM members, do not go and promote VBCM. No, it's the other way around. Every time they do something, VBCM, if you do something, they quickly go and take and then connect. Wow, this guy very big. Oh, this guy, connect. Short sendiri. After a while, you say short sendiri. After a while, that relationship build up. When VBCM have one big national state level of event, they come, then that's why it merge, and then people feel that I am part of VBCM.
So that's why
it's a two-way traffic. You see.
So that's why the I actually was quite adamant that MBCC, the sign says that our president, subsequently our desk, who attended the function, because we are main player in this event, even though it is on the state level. Okay, even though PCM was given the task of organizing the event, but the recognition of the MBCC, in terms of the seating arrangement, in terms of having the people on the stage, must be respected and must be given, So that when Pat told me that, so I think this is a good thing for us actually to work on the public relation. I think if let's say within the international, we wanted to do a separate one. I'm not sure whether how many portfolio they can do. If they are allowed to do additional one, then I'm actually okay.
Yeah, you can have as many as you want. It's up to the new, you just have as many as you want.
But okay, so we have public relation one, we have international relation another one. 4 and 5.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is that this public relation is for us to think through. Is it important to let the public know that MBCC is doing something?
During the, I don't know whether there's any regulation change or not, whether during the formative years, Malaysia is very strict.
Yeah.
Any association Malaysia,
This is Chu Ming Chuan.
Because anything we to do that, always special going
No.
yes.
Yeah.
So I don't know, Mr. President, whether we should export yeah, international, and then somebody will. I think yeah, so I don't know whether it's verified this weekend, because we sell suka or they are international, then everybody don't have to look at us. Maybe subtly we can engage, but not telling the whole world, we are international. Okay, subtly, yeah, okay. Sister Sophie, what comment?
As far as I'm concerned, I think both local, international, should be good for MBCC like the future. I don't know about government politics or if that I'm not sure. I myself, I represent also BBCM in the International Municipal Federation, which is the IBC in PCLE. We have 40 over countries that organization. So I'm currently the Dharma Secretary of the IBC. So in that term, I have met a lot of very high Sangha people when they represent their countries. So that is like to build the connection, not for myself, but because I represent BBCN. So I, give my heart as BBCN, and be president. So then when they come to Malaysia or they have any function, they will contact me. And because I'm IBC also, then that's the least connection to build up. Whether it's important for MBCC, I don't know. But this is if I show my interest in that because Brother Dixon said maybe you can have international. That's why I said if you want to have this this extra extra, then I'm willing to help with that area because that is my forte lah. I have all these connections. And in terms of Vajrayana village, as you know, there are 4 different kinds of village. They look Saka, Lima, Kachu. So because I'm also in charge of the monastery, I know all these 4 village very well. And recently my trip, I met one of the head of the Limas, and I spoke to Noboche regarding BBCN and we support, how we get support. So in my trips, I try to connect, museum that is president, explaining to them what museum role is, and this is my duty as even though I'm traveling, I'm making taking the opportunity to meet all these great farmers. And the recent one also I met Sechuruchi getting this blessing on all these. So this is where I can help. Whether you require this extra one, I mean excellent side of it.
I think it's important to have we or MBCC as a international to be present internationally because I agree with you. BGF at a very low level is already representing IBC as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we are in terms of ranking, we are very low. We are under TBCM, we are under MBC. So I think we should go in as MBC and then more power and people.
But we should take cognizance of Brother Redmond's concern. I think whatever thing that we do, we have to do not too high profile, but at the same time get things done. Because even like for Guam, we also have they also have a lot of
international. So I think we are quite international because they are on the Tibetan side, they are on the Taiwan side, and we are
also
on the side, all the other countries. So I think it's important that we are an eye of the international. Okay. Let's see how to do it. So
that's good.
I think the person in charge already.
That's international person. And then the public relation.
Yeah, let's start with that and see how far we can go.
Right,
That's how the also get become partner of IBC.
Yes.
Everybody is connecting everybody together.
Okay, done. So we have 2 public relation led by Brother Raymond and international relation led by Sister Susie. Okay, I noticed that our SAWS not in any on the leader yet or not. So can we pass the last 2 to you? Oh, TBCN you must take one and then SAWS. Take another one.
The brother Frank and myself started deal both of national result.
Yes.
So I think I'll continue that.
Yeah, okay. Okay, and then we go towards question. Yeah.
Big problem.
Yes, but can I share something about the public education part where you can work awareness of those activities that are among the public? Now, I wonder, I'm just bringing up this whether it was or not. On the real side, we have two events. One is the restaurant, which is also promoting, this, promotion of a vegetarian, we call it restaurant. And then,
Vegetable,
yeah, correct. And then the other one is the bonus exam. Now, these two activities, we happen to engage the government to allow the participants, especially students, to get the co-curriculum merits. So,
Very important.
yeah, because it is not easy to go through all this
Yes.
process, because I was also involved with the application to the education ministry and all this the process. So I find that it's a bit of the two. Our organization is actually a waste of all the efforts. We should allow academic societies and especially the students, because the English exam for the students is only open to the primary. And I know that it is very difficult for Buddhist societies to go into schools to promote
Yes.
religion
Very
to
difficult.
primary schools. So the only way we can go through this is through Buddhist societies.
Yes.
Like let's say BGM, you conduct English, website, isn't it? Yeah. Put all these Buddhist societies to conduct English classes to allow these students to take the exam. The exam questions I've gone through, they are very basic. There is no material book to refer to. So as long as during the classes we do a tutorial on all the 100 questions, then we make 50 questions from there. For the students, it's an open book exam, and it is online. I think we can open this to all the
Very good, very good. Are you saying that you all have your own exam? Well, we already have the Malaysian Buddhist Examination Syndicate. It's running and be recognized by the government. And students who take the exam get up to 18 point credit because it's a national. It's going to be running. So
That one is under MBA and under YPM.
it's a national exam. TBC clearly we are involving in setting the question, providing the tuition,
Oh, okay.
guideline is on.
So society.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why I'm not sure that your one and your one would it better to combine together because the one at MBES has been running for almost 30 over years, and for the
50
past
years.
for the past 4-5 years, the government recognized and given credit up to 18 points for students. So we have students from school like Catholic High, they don't have Buddhist society, but they know they have credit. They come to BGF and can I register with BGF as a center, take the exam. And all the students pass with flying color, they have 18 points. So I think it's quite redundant, but I'm not sure. This we consider.
I think we give the students the option.
The options.
Since you are running for many years, I think it's okay. We're not saying you should not promote that. Yeah. My intention was that all member organizations having any activity, please inform the MBCC. The MBCC will put in their happy, happy, right? They're happy, right?
Happy.
Facebook,
Facebook.
Facebook. Do we have happy?
I don't
No, this one the public relation person had to think about it.
We have to set up a
Set up.
So whatever member organization wants to let the Buddhist community know of their activity or event, let us know. Then the MBCC, MBA will show it out. So encourage, that's all. Our job is just to encourage and tell the public there's a Buddhist activity and what activity is going on.
Okay.
To promote awareness of things of religion.
I think these are excellent ideas. I think at our MBCC level, we should actually encourage the more the merrier. Yeah, in fact, after listening to what Sister Lillian proposed, I got at least 100 students from Montfort. I can actually just stand up. Then because I go there every Thursday, and then you give me all the 100 questions and give them all the answers. Okay, so that they can improve on their SAM, And then I got Methodist Boys School, also go there weekly, I got 400 students. No, secondary school, you know,
The site is only open to.
primary, then I will work, then ask me, then I work in primary school. Okay, so we have, so we will actually promote, because I think whether under the brother TCM side or brother under the Hong side, MBCC, we are open, we embrace everybody. Okay, so that will, Raymond just cover already, the number 6 and number 7,
Number 7 got brother Hema mentioned already.
okay.
You say number 6 is still empty lah.
Number 6, Dhamma talk and lectures, is in TBCM. Don't embarrass myself.
Okay, can no problem. I'll leave that one, but we need the other group to come in as
So
well.
definitely.
Because we need to have the 3 tradition.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
so we
together,
will,
we want to get,
we need one from the Vajrayana team and one from the Mahayana team.
okay.
So that we don't have only Theravada talk and then we don't have Mahayana
No,
talk.
okay, this is a little bit of concern. Frankly speaking, I think when we actually have other centers, for them to have Theravada talks, it's not that difficult. But at the Theravada centers, to actually have Tibetan talk, sometimes it is actually more difficult. At our MBCC level, we may need to soften this part, so that we should have opportunity to learn from each other in the various traditions. Because if not, if we ourselves are not united, how then in the future we want to get the Islam people, the Hindu people to even come to our temple, give talks, So we must be confident of our own tradition. That when we listen to other people, we will not be Islam. So pretty is open now. How will arrange? They go no. Okay, so we have done everything. Thank you very much. So I finished my part. Now it's can we take a short break while waiting for Hema to go to the toilet, and then we can have our food.
So I finish it.
He voice coming.
Then we sleep a couple more. They don't like how the guy take your photograph. Because I look at my camera. Yes, you can tell the nationals are not attending the meeting physically, but attending online. This is what we miss. The very nice food. Bigger one. So this time, anyway, our meeting actually is only 3 months once, right?
Up to you.
3 months once.
It will be more effective if it's more regular lah.
I have to ask our president. You want to have meeting every month or every week? Every week.
Every 3 months.
Every 3 months.
So we are highly efficient. 3 months one, we get things done.
I see.
Oh,
Can I ask what are they supposed to do now? You have to appoint all these people.
yes. I think for the portfolio, you are given 1 month to come up with your action plan and proposal, and then bring it actually, you don't need to actually have a separate meeting just for that. Bring it actually to the ESCO, for our WhatsApp group, for endorsement. Just come up with about 1 page kind of thing, what are the things that you want to do. Please do not be over ambitious that you try to catch the moon of cash, So I think do something feasible. If possible, for the next, I think 1 year. I think when Brother Raymond,
2 years.
Huh?
2 years plan.
no, I think plan for 1 year will do. Because next year, a lot of things happen, then we'll plan again. So, when Raymond, basically you have your exam side, you actually have your background. Basically, my personal meaning, put on.
It's going to be put inside the FB, we set up the FB.
Then we will set up the something like a kind of calendar on events and all. Then from there, all of us, say, I think after this meeting, each and every one of us, we do have some immediate projects that we want, if possible, to put under MBCC, so MBCC will look like very active. So like you see, they have a program.
I suggest the member organization, just put on board. let MBCC know, what is your event going to be the next 2 months, don't so far away. Next 2 months, so that it will be good. Yeah, I will consider next 2
I
months.
also don't like.
Yeah.
I
Send your name, then I'll forward to Brother Raymond. Public relation. Then your website, Facebook must be out by today.
Today.
Same day lah.
Same day.
Today.
No, I'm talking about today.
Okay, set out yet.
Okay, okay.
I suggest.
Assistant technical people.
Yeah.
I suggest the FPE that since Rebecca is our administrator.
No, I'm not the administrator. The administrator is actually
No,
Brother
it's a head office job.
Better Chu Ying Yi is the
Oh,
one.
we have
Yeah.
Facebook.
We have MBCC Facebook. One helping the most is Chu Ying Yi. Then he is very savvy in Facebook.
Pass the password, everything.
Password and everything, yeah.
Authority back to him.
Yes, yes.
And also you must hold it as a.
Yeah, we are still there.
And the secretary must hold.
Brother Yao is still there.
I know. See, I'm all very efficient government servant. Okay, they tell me, you know, instead of telling me for half an hour more.
Okay.
I just got out.
Okay, done, you're done, okay.
Can we move on to the next agenda, the financial report? Then, Brother can now give us errors.
Huh?
Also a message, yeah, check.
Oh,
Give me somebody.
yeah.
Always.
Suddenly it was Leslie. Oh, he said that his audio not very clear. Speak proper. Merge, suggest 0.6 merge with 0.4. 0.6 merge with 0.4. 0.6 merge with 0.4. 0.6 merge with 0.4. Dharma talks and lecture merge with the public relation. Brother Raymond, you want to merge your portfolio? Public relation and Dharma talks and lecture.
Different portfolio.
Different portfolio, Okay, that's a suggestion. We will get your views, yeah.
Okay, so Brother,
Brother Craig, send the top copy to you in the WhatsApp. So there are we excluding the MCC nature letter, there's another thing they sent to you.
Yes, you just sent to me.
It's not earlier.
Earlier,
You started,
before meeting started.
You open.
Okay, which one you want me to open?
This one, next one. There's another three more PDF files.
This one? This one? This one? This one?
Okay, this is one.
This one is one. Wait, There's the second one.
Okay.
And then the third.
The first one.
Okay, then the third one I also opened the third one. Okay.
Okay. The first one first.
Okay.
This is all in the past already. First and foremost, I think officially we have not handed over, so I think we need to organize the handing over. The meeting didn't start off with that. By right, we should have started off with the handing over from the outgoing committee to the incoming committee. I mean, not ceremony, handing over because we all changed portfolios already. Yeah. So the extra secretary was first. That's the secretary was first to go. Whatever. But then the treasurer must pass and then we must start going to the bank to change. Because I have got no control over the banks. So brother, I asked Brother Yao to send me the statements. He sent me the statement until April. So very fast, if you go through the post present here, hard copy, the first page is the receipt and payments. So this financial statement is from January 1st January until 30th April.
You want the which one? You want the receipt and balance?
Receipt and
statement of receipts and payment. Okay.
So if you look, our opening balance, we had 23,151 million 20% at 31st December 2024. So that was the carry forward for this year. And then for the year, we have got 8,000 ringgit of money coming in. 3,000 came from 500 times 6. Okay, membership. This membership is a yearly membership for biannual. Yearly, so we got 3,000. And the 5,000 was what JWCC gave for the Vesak Open House 2024. So we had got $8,000 money coming in. And today we have only spent For AGM expenses, 78490, I think this was the food money lah. Food money and something else, some more printing or something like that, a small amount. Bank charges every transfer 10 cents or 40 cents. General expenses 208 was I think the REIT we sent to Venerable Saint Carl's mother, and 53 ringgit transport cost claim. So we spent for the year 1,000, not the year, for the 4 months 1,046 ringgit 30 cents. So we have in the TT, in the bank, all the money in the bank. Currently we have 30,104 cents. Any questions? If no questions, I go to page 2. The page 2 is the income and expenditure. So 8,000 ringgit we received, 21,046. So surplus for the year stands at 6,953 ringgit 70 cents. I am not sure the figure might change because I didn't take into account the balance sheet of 2024. I don't know whether the 5,000 was taken up last year or not taken up. If taken up, means then it's a different story. But basically, you got 30,000 in the bank. The last sheet is the subscription we received from the six members. 500, it tallies last. 500 times 6, 3,000 ringgit. Only thing, see the fourth entry on the 24th of February and the 10th of March. I don't know who banked it in. Based on the bank statement, I don't know. I will check with Karaya with these two people. Basically, it should be
KBCM.
KBCM. I don't know which is which. But the very simple, we just put the right information.
We are the corporate.
So it's not the culprit. I got banking the money, but you didn't put right information, so I cannot put it. So anyway, the list to show that all the 6 have already paid for this year. So I don't think any other money is going to come in unless we do something. Okay, so that's
We need to fund it.
so if you want to talk, you have $30,000 that we can work on. That's as far as the financial planning is concerned. Okay. Okay, ask us.
I can ask question, right?
Yes, of course.
You see, we have this organization, and then we also have our religious advisor. I saw just now Venerable Singhan, so the other part of it, we actually send reply. Do we have some kind of standard? At what level normally can we send reply? No, right?
Currently got no standard lah.
Because I also afraid if we spend all the money on we also
You build good relation lah. You build good relation when you send a lot of read to all the respected people lah.
You see, like when like the other day when I went to Sister Thailand, like even at the Chang side, I think we are go there actually even rather than MBCC or TBCN or whatever organization that we are in, it's all for good will. No, so the support activities are all individual. To me, I agree. But I think when a society was actually do MBCC, at the time we were talking about public relations. But when you need help, you get other time to come in and help you. And then when people other die, even though they got hundreds of them hanging, but frankly speaking, they will still look who actually send, who will send on. Like the other day, TBCN, we did some good job. In fact, our president went, we have 15 monks, Theravada monks went there and do chanting, Popon do it every night, It's because of Popon, so then we got jealous and until that we must bring them. But it's a happy competition, so that we show that we are here. I think this is where we learn from one another, especially the people who have helped us in our organization. But looking at your financial status, I think you all come up with your own.
We don't have much time left.
Yeah. Okay. You have like that. Yeah, you should be.
Huh? Okay.
Okay. Then we move to the next allocation of portfolio we have already done. Now it's under the any other matters. We got 3 issues. Probably our president, you want to live in the e-invoicing for this one first, since you got email from brother.
I think we don't have much time to dive into that.
Yeah.
The information already comes down with the group. You know what is happening already.
Yeah.
So I might as well pass the floor to Ranjit Kumar to
Okay.
update us.
Yeah, okay, because we can open the. Open the email, so that we will find somebody and then WhatsApp, but the chief, then, what time we go to some. That's okay.
This one,
Actually,
this one, you want me to open this?
I attended the e-voicing sessions,
This one,
organized by the head of LHDN for this project. The name is that, one doctor, something, go down a bit, brother Brad, go down a bit. Okay. Dr. Rashida binti Cik Rosli. She is the pengarah. We had the opportunity to meet her. So the briefing is done. I think a lot of us in this organization, we are a bit confused. We are confused between e-invoicing and tax exemption. Yeah, we must understand these two different things. Tax exemption is what the Association of Society applies and you get tax exemption. That is one, that is for the donors to get tax exemption. The other one is that we are not taxable. Okay, Buddhist organizations are not taxable. You will have a tax file, but they do not tax you. Right, so there is criteria for that. But e-invoicing is recording and informing the LHDN how much of money you collected. Okay, this is what they want now. How much money you have collected for the period. Okay, so what is required is, I think the difficulty that a lot of us indicated was that the requirement from LHDN is that whatever you collect for the previous month, you must update the system within 7 days. I think it's 7 days. Consolidated. You can give it, you can put one figure or you can put detailed figure. It's up to you. Every month, before the 7th, you must update what you collected for the last. So of course, a lot of people will like, hey, I collect from charity box lah, I don't know lah, I don't. They said they are not interested to give you the money. What they are interested is, you collected 1 million, you show me 1 million on before the 7th of next month that you collected. You can give one figure and say 1 million, or you can put 1,000 lines and say you collected 1 million. That is what they want. Okay, so a lot of us are confused. And a lot of us bringing all sort of excuses. And the LHDN lady was very, very kind. She said, oh, finally, when we keep on arguing, this outcome, this letter went to Finance Ministry. So she finally said, look here, I am an executor. I'm not the decision maker. The decision maker is Finance Ministry. You police. So, just to let you all know, MBCC has written a letter, and this is the letter. Okay, so outcome of this letter, we have to wait. Whether we will get an outcome or not, that's a different story. But this letter has already gone. What date was it effective?
Yeah, it's
For 15th April. So it is already 1 month already. This letter went out after we had a meeting with LHDM.
Yeah.
So the letter has gone out to the Secretary of Treasury with CC to go down, PM, PMX, Finance Minister to Finance Minister to the Chukai and then Dr. Rashida herself. So this letter has already gone out, that's signed by the President of the Consultative Council. So I'm just letting you know because you all say we must ask MBCC to take action, right? So action already taken. But I think all of us. And this thing is only applicable to entities who collect 150,000 above annually. Annually is 1 year, annually. And then please remember also, if lastly you collected less than 150,000, you are not required, you are not inside. But this year you have fundraising event and you collected 1 million, then you are compulsory to do. Then after that, you collect back 100,000. You still have to continue submitting accurate.
I see. So an organization like MBCC, which collect 3,000 only,
Yeah, we are not inside the bracket.
you're not inside, you don't need to announce that.
I'm not worried about this.
You are not even you are micro.
Uh-huh.
So if you're talking about MBCC, then we are not inside this bracket.
Yeah.
But our member organization, everybody is.
Yes.
After the
I think
all of us
the
connecting.
main issue is that every month they submit,
Yeah.
not practical for us.
So have you sent this to everybody in the MBCC group or?
No,
yeah.
But why this letter is not from MBCC?
Yeah.
So I just told you all that we have taken action.
I see.
So the answer from us to whoever is that MCC recently is already taken the action and we have already written.
But shouldn't this letter be shared with everybody in MBCC?
I don't know about that because.
You are, okay, say for example, now you are sitting on behalf of MCC BCSC here.
No,
Yeah. So now you share this with us. I think this is the information that is of interest to all the components of MBCC, their interest, and all the components, member organization, they're interested to know.
Can I say something? I think, since this particular incident, it is only one individual, alias Mangala, who actually brought the issue to the attention of Brother Chim, and Brother Chim actually sent to William, so that we discuss on this one.
Yeah.
I would advise that this letter, you can just send to alias Mangala, for her to know that action has been taken. You know, please do not send to all the, TDCM, all the, this organization, all the TDCM. We are going to create more issues. People will look at this letter, and people will start questioning, why your letter is done this way and not that way, because, so let's address individual. Unless each of our member organization TDCM become such a big issue that their member want to know the action. Because if not, whatever issue that we can contain, we should contain within ourselves.
So you're suggesting this channel will go back through Sister Lillian to Brother Chim to Brother Mangala lah. Go through this channel lah.
Good.
Okay.
To me, even to me, I'm quite clear what is the requirement of the government. And I will agreement. But when we sit in a committee, not all of us can agree, So we allow the majority to vote. When I look at this letter is very legally written. Very deep. But the legality is like this because I like the way Dr. Rashida explained. This has got nothing to do with tax exemption, nothing to do with taxing and all that. Of course, like that. Of course, why is that? It's not like on a dog.
Because one online fellowship at the actually now is a lot of student also was out.
Yeah.
Actually, everybody is flexible. So religious organizations actually still submit for election. The only trouble is you have to submit monthly. It's still doing comes up to 10,000 with general election. So for government, the website is there. You don't need to get software. Maybe 10 minutes. So from their side, they say all the way up affecting.
Yeah.
So for them, they just want to know how much you got. But you are not flexible. Taxation is another part. So maybe you are just submitting election. Because legally bound to submit the law. Whatever organization and NGO is bound. That's what the officer explained during the online discussion. Very sorry that
If it's annually,
But
you don't know until.
No, you just buy it. No, those people.
No, last year you will be corrected on 50,000. Will you know this? In last year,
You collect us last year 150, they are supposed to do, but then even though you don't collect 150 this year,
It still have to be there.
once you start to, once you start,
It's in a system.
yeah,
once you hit the bracket 50, you already start. Okay,
Even though you don't,
even though DC, why 50,000 only 50,000 a week. So the rules, the rules are very clear. It's just that we need to understand. And the problem with this is, a lot of us are saying, all this social activity, we don't have people doing work. We are all volunteers. And we cannot comply within 7 days. That is
monthly,
monthly.
monthly, monthly.
Monthly, before 7, you have to submit. So that is the area of people.
I agree that, MCC was saying, yes. Yeah, all voluntary organization. How we really have the manpower to do submission every month, that's fine. Second, I think also I attended that, briefing online. So I don't want to question whether that is actually the issue or not, but some of the questioning, group is questioning the morality. Because whatever they collect in church, they treat it as a good faith thing. It's not a sales and purchase. How can you tell me invoicing? So that is his issue. Is it? How can I submit an invoice? People donate with a free mind, free will, free charity. And then the government will take the invoice. It's not an invoice. That is a model invoice. I'm not invoicing. I'm not doing any sales. So that is the question they are saying. Okay.
I remember they asked this, but the answer from the officer was, your ibadat we provide services. This is all the answer. We provide services, therefore it would be.
And I
That
think
how it would look how they act the law.
Just a word of caution, because I'm civil servant, but I also civil servant. I experience when the government wanted to know how much you collect, please be very careful because the ultimate intention is to tax you. Whether at the present moment you are taxable or not taxable. So you all actually have to analyze immediately to make sure that whatever system, so this one we will debate it, so that you must actually know how to say that. Okay, that is the reason why we purposely want to blow the whole issue out of proportion to make it as though that this is a country, on that, So, no, you say I talk too long. Okay, so I think we should just cross the face and space now. Okay, after the should,
We know that we.
because I'm going to talk, it's not, maybe don't think we for the.
Yeah, not this way,
Okay, yeah, that's.
That's why I should take the question of behind. Government was one. That maybe kind of be where it's a business, sharing couple videos, share. First thing we should know what patient. Money laundering is most dangerous, is related to terrorism. So that is the when the government impose on this. So whoever want to use this type of information, don't do anything. They think actually, money laundering now government is very actively unseen this one all the time. So a lot of policies that take banks, insurance,
Okay, so this case, close, I think then,
I think we not close, we should educate our members, that's all. Educate them by telling where the options are to go and listen, because there's a lot of people giving free consultation on this. Earners and young doing and only people. And I will try to see if the tax LHDN calls us again, maybe we can extend it to MBCC and then we can extend other people. But what we have so far is just for the MCC HST Council to go and listen. Of course, the church is very strong in this. They are very objective. They have got the mechanism to give, but The way I saw LHK was also very smart, you know. I think one of the biggest thing they got stuck is on the bakat. The terrorism part is on their side.
Yeah.
Actually, they try to curb there, but to curb there, they got to curb here first and then they go. There's a lot of things but to me, this will definitely take place because they are telling, we are not asking you to pay tax. We're just asking you to report, nothing else. Maybe the terminology invoicing is wrong. I told them, I think the terminology is wrong.
It's correct, because voice.
Yeah.
Oh, voice, it's not nothing with text, it's just online voice.
No, it should be there's another word for it. It cannot be.
It's not fine, it's like this.
It speaks, there's a sales and purchase.
Yeah.
So that either services or whatever.
This is one they explain during the time. As ibadat is still providing so-called service. That's why the interpretation. Therefore, people don't if you don't do anything, if nothing goes to your place. Yeah. That's what they say.
Okay. So I think you get all of this.
Is it possible to, instead of sending them a letter, summarize this and inform our member, because the member people are asking for it
No. Can PBCM
a lot.
on the card collect the questions and queries from the members? Then we will then actually give MBCC kind of generic kind of. Hello, yeah. You know, so that collecting from PBCM, from this one, or whatever, then we address the issues, you know. No, I think we all address the issue before we even know what are they. Find out from the members what are the issues that you have. You know that what we actually received the letter from Nadia to Mangala. You want us to actually tell the government cancel this e-invoicing with telling them that this is action will come down. Not possible. Okay, not possible unless we change the economy minister coming inside next week.
I think that is situation that in past
That we are doing something. Yes,
but
but
MBCCS for the
somewhere, don't show the letter.
Summarize and tell, I think we can go ahead.
Yeah.
Summarize, we know we have contacted and seen
Yeah,
we
as a
have
group, as a group, we are early, we
They are
are
very
waiting
nice.
for the results.
Yes.
That's all.
But if you further want, I will get permission whether we can circulate this letter or not.
I don't need. A lot of lawyer groups and
Actually, the major take this to government show.
Yeah,
And the MBCC will
and then all of them become
sometimes that we have done this,
centers.
we have done this, waiting for the answer, that's all. That's all. And this concern is addressed lah.
Just keep it
Sister leader probably need to have one to it. But
So, Emma, you doing the summary?
Yeah, correct, that's what you say. What I do is that, this center is actually a very representative, representation for this society, so. You don't need to do event or do anything else, after all, the thing is that the policy is that it applies the same to everyone.
Yeah.
So, I can actually share this letter to. And you apply back to.
Yeah, don't share the letter, share the content.
Because the letter goes out like that.
Yeah.
Now, one will go to 10, 200.
Government is even free, you know.
Yeah, we share the content.
So that we are doing it, so because there's a lot of questions also from our side.
Yeah.
Members are asking what to do, ask us to organize it. So say, forget about it. Let's listen to the government.
Okay, so this close, we still got 8 more minutes,
So the summary will be. Send our group.
2 more. First one actually is the federal level Western celebration. I think just tell us the initiative is meant for what purpose? Okay, is it
2016.
Okay, we actually rather find the advisor is working this from last year. But due to constraint, we had a smaller level one which was done in the September. So since last year, we have been trying very hard to get an appointment, one of the ministers, and of course the process just not to be the process we had was
Already they are inside.
Yeah. We have been trying very hard to get an appointment to YB actually look till the year start. But I think you all know they had PEP election and blah, 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 it wasn't free at all. So the other day when we started launching, I had an opportunity to speak again. And I explained about MBCC, which to my disappointment, you see, he doesn't know who that we are. He don't know, but I explained to him, and I told him that I want to see you. And he said, okay, no problem, make an appointment. So we can make an appointment with this PA. And I spoke to Brother Peck about it because we were handling it. So Brother Peck, I think, has drafted out what I think now what we need to do is take the appointment with YB and see him and explain to him about MBCC and our intention about research level celebration for 2026, which is not very far away. Just go try and organize it. And how we want to go about it. I think Brother Peck has told when we discussed, we don't go there requesting and telling him what to do. Yes. We go there with an open heart and ask him, how do you think we can do things at federal level by pointing out what happens in Selangor and Penang? Because I think this Vesak open house is very rarely done in Penang and Selangor. I don't know how much Penang spends, but Selangor spends for 250,000 annually. Yeah. This year also to give 450,000. Anything above that, we have to take care of. Yeah. So, so maybe we can just go there, inform him something, and then we tell him how would you want to be part of this organization or celebration. Together, how we want to go about it. That is my view, and I think Brother Peck also that. So if we can decide who is going to represent us and what is it that we want to go and show him. But the fact is prepared a document, a word document of what we need to do, and a presentation of our MBCC and what we think we should be doing. Then I will make the arrangement for the meeting. Yes. And then we go and see him. So that is, I want to do panas. Oh, yeah, 2 weeks not already. But then if I forget about it, possible to wait tomorrow.
Okay.
That's all.
So this document, this is the So this is the proposal paper. This is the This is the proposal paper. Can you hear? So this is the proposal paper, and then also the write up about MBCC. Brother Hema, you want to send them in the words form, PDF form, or you want it to be PowerPoint or this kind of thing?
I think when we go there, showing PowerPoint and something to hold.
Okay.
This one a document.
Which is this but so PowerPoint means got picture this make it but yeah, that's right.
You can
make
cut and paste
that one so the content is this is the content the content is there already. It's just that to make it beautify So this one I like to request Brother Jising to help Jising.
Content for Penang.
What about?
Then we can find out what Penang does and how much Penang spends. Our president and
I mean money and all these things don't need to say I think you don't need to say money and all these things It's just that
how much the government sponsor because in Penang it's all the police officers who put the money in Yes, you know Penang government sponsor how much compared to Selangor, and then add this together times 13 will go to federal
It is not so much. It is not so much the money, It is the statement that says that it is a state level Research Day organized by state government with assistance from Buddhist community happening in Selangor and Penang. Now we want to have now we are proposing that for the Madani government to be closer with the Buddhist community, a federal government initiate this kind of thing. Again, working closely with the Buddhist community, isn't it? They will know our protocol and this and that, isn't it? So basically, this is the gist of the story,
Yes, it's a brother hanging out, which comes back. Why we are government law. So we go ahead with government law, but we know that his portfolio is not this. It's not. So we try to go from one that the minister actually in charge of the state of the. So So I will say, we drop out whatever want to put detail, say it's nothing new, so that he will know that, oh, it's nothing new that he's going to do for us, produce better. To say that he have been more than, since 2011, already the Selangor state level done. So we also spell out that we also been done in Penang, and also we've done going to be this year we started in Kedah. So Kedah also got. So the Bismillah also got. So I see it's a few states already started. The only Buddhist community want to see it done at national level. So we want to start why we Anthony look
My thinking is like this, you are right, this is not a Buddhist place. But the national unity, I have got access to national unity to everything minister.
yes.
But what we need to do is get buy-in from the minister. So when they talk in the cabinet, there is a minister who say, yeah, that is
Yes.
Buddhist is going to do it. So you see, there was very big talk. Why did the Diwali was created by Gobi? Gobi wanted to do. And it was just because he was the minister in fact there.
Exactly.
And he championed it, he did it.
Yeah.
So I think what we need to do is go and tell them, okay, we want you to champion. At that meeting, I want to tell you so, since it's unity, we are going to go through unity. We will go through and ask them, would you be okay, or you want to bring it up, or you want us to bring it up to unity? Then I can make another arrangement to see the deputy minister, and if she wants, maybe can bring the boss up.
Yeah.
Okay, boss is Dato Tyrone Dagama, which she will never come. He will never, even the reason he didn't turn up, what? He never turn up. He Friday, Saturday, Sunday,
Back to Sabah.
about he is back to Sarawak, he will come, but he will accept. He put his face on there, but he never turn up. He will ask Saraswati to go.
Okay.
So we just go and have a chat with him, Modila. So when are we meeting, let me know. Why, Manas, I get this done to Jake and then we find it. Because 1 year already now, in fact.
I think, are you comfortable to send something like that, or with the MBCC letterhead and everything on it? MBCC letterhead and all these things, but it's in the form of letter. But you send this out, in the meantime, I will work with Brother Ji Sing to prepare the PowerPoint.
Or you can put just a covering letter and have the working paper and it should be a working paper lah.
Yeah, working paper.
Working paper, just covering letter to say from MBCC you're making.
Okay.
And then from the day when you put there, you have a PowerPoint.
Yeah, the PowerPoint lah.
Introduction of that usually to make. Hey, okay.
Yeah, that's what we put on.
Yeah lah.
Besides this letter to tell them we want to organize visa. Also, who are we?
Yeah lah. Just now we share with
They've done the Selangor already. Okay.
I think the covering letter, they signed by the president.
Yeah.
And then there is two documents.
Yeah.
One is the MBCC.
You got a
Portfolio lah.
Profile.
Then second is working paper on the project.
Okay.
And then they remind you all this documentation. The body.
Yeah.
Di bahasa.
Both is bahasa.
Di bahasa. Plus recently the government released the document, official document not in bahasa.
They will put it the last.
Okay.
I see.
Yeah,
Okay, I see. Bahasa lah, yeah lah.
I think our approach to
YB.
Yeah, is better. Because those days when Hong Kong was
Yes.
so housing minister was the transport minister, the Buddhist society yeah. For me, because he's the most senior non-Muslim non-Muslim minister. He's the most senior portfolio which is
Okay, good. Alright. Okay, so we have covered actually the paper two and paper three.
Even our function, the Chinese New Year inauguration ceremony also, he also attended the event. Thank you, one for speaker.
Yeah, okay. The
Portfolio, MBCC portfolio, before we can go in, must.
Oh, yeah, pass it.
Sorry.
The portfolio.
What?
Can who are the people inside the portfolio?
No, about
MBCC. MBCC's portfolio.
Who are we?
That's very important. That is.
You mean this this report
Profile.
Yeah lah. Founding member, you mean this one Sorry, are you talking about this one?
Profile.
Yeah.
This one Oh, okay. Talking about this, I also attach this, we also attach this, which is the appendix. So some of information is missing or need to be updated.
Yeah.
For Guang, how many member organization do you have? How many branches? You know, I don't have this info. And then how many individual members? Okay, so this one info
Lebih
kurang lah. Say for example, BMSM as of last year it was 9 branches for 5 sections. Live member is, you know, as you see lah, how many SAWS is 1. Theravada is
64.
64. VBCM is 76 already. YBM I don't know how many. Yeah, so then you get this number. Earlier we wanted to put in last time got one time I wanted to put in devotees, number of devotees, because number of members is member, you know, registered member. The devotees are a lot, you know. My member is only a few hundred, but every time Visa come, I have thousands of devotees, you know. So if you put in devotees, then the numbers. But then devotees you can simply put any number lah, I suppose. Nobody can tell lah.
Actually, we cannot put. We cannot put devotees one. Yeah. We are organization. Who are your members? These members are registered. Yeah. Devotees are not registered.
They don't pay.
Okay, I think
we
will update this information.
So these are all the member components have to update accordingly, and then we will just do whatever we have lah. So if BMIA sister Lillian, because this one is the old one, at least we have some information, but BMIA we have no information at all.
I'll follow up with your
Okay.
Now it's already 4:10. Okay. Every time scenario around to see is there any other issues or is there any other activity that you may want to highlight? Not so much on discussing here, but just for our knowledge. Okay. We'll start from if you have any immediate event on next month. Given, all right. Okay. Brother Joe, tell us what I do for your immediate task.
I just suggest we can do it 3 months. 3 months. At least 2 months. We can get or the start. Then we see how we go. Maybe after they get something more settled down, then we
Okay. So the next month, the next meeting will be 2 months from now.
See, but you started off with what was the next event. See, we already started. I suggest we put up our calendar, what we want to do. We must have a target. All this while, we should say we must have so many government talks, we should have so many projects. And then we plan it out throughout the year and everybody do that. At least we know by the term we finish, we have achieved something.
Okay.
Now, 3 months once we come, we talk, and then we go back home and sleep for 3 months and come back again. That is what is happening now.
If possible, we need full use of the WhatsApp group that we have. You know, that means you need not actually report now, but also see if not, the whole WhatsApp group is going to be jammed out already from my message. I'm telling you all the things. So if you know, please contribute, then after you have contributed your part, on my part, and then I see Cecily, Sister Lillian, then we will compile it so that at least more systematic. Okay, yeah.
when I suggest that 2 months within for time we then we going to write out our the label not being quick farming. Will be this role.
Melinda,
Right now, it has.
So that we can
Boleh,
thank you.
boleh. Bisa diurus. Bisa diurus. Bagus itu.
I've three things I want to mention the upcoming event lah.
Okay.
One is Sultan Selamat's 90th birthday celebration in Malaysia itself, which is on the 6th of July, on Sunday. The second one is the Ashadam Lima.
Yeah.
Maybe
yeah.
Yeah, we're going to have, I spoke to the secretary of,
Okay. Yeah.
first secretary of the Indian Prime Corps. They said that we want to create bigger, then I want to bring MBCC inside this activity. Also, he will bring me all the dates and every day, so that I will send to the
Probably
committee. Okay, then the third one is we are having physical appearance in Dharamsala for the foreigners 90th birthday celebration. So now the meeting we have already had, and each country is giving like one. I mean, they have one or two organizers organizing for each country. So Malaysia, BBCN is one of the four organizers together with the Honorable Sun. Who's there? Yeah, group is very big. Every year they go to a team. So I met Honorable, and for Malaysia, I've been tasked to do the organizing together with Honorable together, and we have discussed. So I'd like to open this invitation to BBCI members who are interested in MBCC attending this event in Dharamsala. And the date is from the 18th to the 23rd. I will send the itinerary to Brian Song to be posted out. That if you are interested, please do contact me, because everybody has to register. In Malaysia means Malaysian contingent.
They must actually tell the most important part. How much actually does it cost?
Oh, that depends on how many days you go. So if you are interested, then you contact me. I will, explain how things are supposed to be.
Okay.
So because I think this is a good opportunity, because it's always getting very old, 90 years old. There's not many opportunity for audience anymore.
Yeah.
But here the audience is inclusive, but of course no private audience, it's a public audience. But they will go group by group, country by country. So as like I said just now, international relations, right? I'm hoping that MBCC will have some,
I think it's good.
presence in the although it's still a committee, but I think it is
It's a good opportunity.
so I hope for a few of you can come along. I think Berlin went last time, right? So then in the future, I think it's good for us. That's my opinion.
Myself and secretary, president normally can.
Yeah, but I came out soon.
Okay, anything, no, okay. MC, you have another quiz portfolio, right?
MC. Ming Chuan.
Yeah, I need one from the Vajrayana group.
Okay.
Yeah,
I want to talk to up to Jimmy.
yeah, you come back to.
Okay. Let's go. Then anything close anything.
Okay. All right, for my portfolio under the members organization, I will make a follow-up with Sister Julie, and I will give a report on what she has done previously and see how we can move forward.
Ming Chuan.
If you have anything, you can tell me, it might be enough. Can I just? Okay, I want to think. You always.
Because it keeps on coming. I suggest that every
Ming is not here.
University or Saraya, that president sends out a message. Yeah, because the only entity which is doing this diligently is the Archbishop's office.
Yeah.
Archbishop's office, without fail, every occasion they will send out a message. So I think it's very simple. Just create one, cut and paste, and just sign it and send it
I
out.
will support the president.
The next small celebration is what we have.
These are very soon. The Gawai, there are two of them, the Sabah one. So the Gawai is that.
They've got good connection on the interfaith. And you can just send it to them.
Yeah.
So sorry,
We should.
sorry, what's the issue?
Under the MBCC, every time at the autumn festival, messages, I think. You know,
You can put the message and give it to me, I can post it to MBCC.
okay, okay, think that maybe able to post in your FB chat.
No, not MB, into the group. Like the Christians, Archbishop is in our group.
Yeah.
Then the Hindus uncle are in our group. So, if you send to the again, it's good enough, they will send it out.
China,
But Archbishop always, the office always send to us. For WhatsApp lah, everything they will send.
Huh?
After I think
yeah.
I would like the member organization, if we want to let the public know what your event and activity that is open for all Buddhist community to join. Send it to us so that we can push into our FB, MBCC,
Ding Song added him just now.
so that they
earlier.
know about it. And on top of it also, those member organizations,
Oh,
once
he added the other
the
chief.
president of
chief officer.
MBCC, let's go to the president, yes, send the invitation to the president so that he also, everybody knows about it. Very important. So that we must earn our respect rather than we have to get the respect, you know, must earn the respect, we also must show ourselves. Yes. And lastly, I say, when I came here and I was thinking, I'm the only one doing the jacket. So it was decided in the last expo that we must project ourselves to show our label. We have already shown 2 years our label, who we are, rather than have multicolored here. Yeah. Because when we have a meeting, it's better that everybody have a uniformity. So we have a jacket earlier to show that, oh, this is the decided, this is a uniformity to show that it's very organized lah. So because we are not represented as the individuals, we are representing our association, this association. Yeah. So if we are individuals, different story, but we are representing our perspective. If we don't respect our own association, so how do you respect us? So it's if it's not decided not to have that jacket, what we must have some kind when we present ourselves in the event. They must know who we are. Other you, some of them, or you can have having your own respective organization on top of it. Also certify you also from MBCC. If you represent MBCC, then have MBCC something. So I think that will project an image. We have already done a workshop to say that how we project ourselves, our present, MBCC's present. So we ourselves want to show our present. Who is going to show our present? Okay, right. Very good. I think this one the jacket. Then also I think just for our information, I think they have the expos have to have our income. I think this is the deal, but I think we over along the month for the next couple of weeks just to get all these things.
Actually, beside the jacket, another one is a t-shirt. You know, because the jacket is sometimes when it's too hot, it's impossible to wear. The jacket was we did the jacket. The background is like this. Sometimes we need to attend formal function. Formal. Yeah. You know, with government, you know, it's a formal function. You go to a hotel and all these things. So it's nice to wear a jacket. So that's the reason. But on other occasion when very hot and under the sun, all these things, wearing the jacket is just does not have any meaning. Outdoor, that's right, yeah. So these are things like a t-shirt, collared t-shirt, nice with embossed and all these things. Is also.
I think that I suggest that not a t-shirt, t-shirt don't show you standard shirt, a shirt, corporate shirt,
Not too thick.
not fair, a shirt that is
Like government.
Don't wear a jacket, don't wear a t-shirt, I mean a shirt.
Okay, shirt lah. Shirt, but shirt, maybe a short sleeve shirt for formal. You can do for formal. Still can do for formal function.
Okay, from my side is a Dharma tour. I'm proposing a Dharma tour.
Yeah.
So we will need Vajrayana, okay, one team, and then maybe from Mahayana one, the Chinese one. From YKM or from one person in the group. So basically it's Dharma tour. Malaysia first. Malaysia saja international. Siapa? So we can invite from international speaker coming in. If there is an international speaker coming in, so we have a
What
demo
happened?
tour.
I cannot see.
I have a demo tour, then you all share. So it will be like three tradition. So up to who want to host it is up to you. Like for example, TBCM, we have been running like a demo tour.
Okay.
And then whenever there is a Monday or whatever coming,
Oh, I think
so,
it's off already.
let's run it in maybe 1 or 2 states.
Okay.
Okay, something like that. So you have three areas, then you decide who will be hosting it, and that's all.
Okay.
It will be organized under MBCC.
Yeah. Next one, actually, can we have to offer that from YDM, Jacqueline, Richard, you have anything actually to update us?
Sister Hui Chen, Sister Jacqueline, and Brother Jeffrey. Can you say something? Which portfolio would you like to take?
No, if you don't have, then you keep your input actually in the WhatsApp group.
Can
Okay.
Would you like to say something now, or you prefer to use WhatsApp? Brother Jeffrey?
You all need to feel
Huh? Muted?
probably
Who? Huh? Not at the moment. Not at the moment.
Okay, thank you very much.
Maybe you can go back to WhatsApp. Okay.
Shall we have the ceremony? Today we do transfer marriage, also many of our, the relative, the sister part of it, so we just sign the Bidang, Bidang, Ho, so kita pon dunia sayo, Bidang, Ho, so kita pon dunia sayo, Bidang, Ho, Sukita on dunia tayo. Sam. Okay. Well, thank you very much. Please we support our president by getting all this back into the operation.
Okay, thank you.
Jeffrey
No, Jeffrey is Jeffrey from DMSM. Huh? Jeffrey Park. Huh? Come, you go up here. Jeffrey Park.
Thank you, Jiban.
Oh, all right. Thank you. Right. Thank you. Everything okay? Ada control. Ada control. Clear whatever lah.
I